Why can't heroin addicts stop using? That's a great question, and it is simply because they feel sick. They go through withdrawal should they try to stop on their own. It is very, very difficult to stop because the intensity of the withdrawal syndrome is so strong. The person feels like they're going to die, a sense of impending doom. There's so much fear, paranoia, agitation, irritability, and then there's the physical symptoms: nausea, vomiting, sweating, cold, shaking, chills, sweats. But it's really the fear that's the worst. And I know this because I personally went through opioid withdrawals, not heroin withdrawal, but fentanyl withdrawals. And I got onto opioid replacement therapy with Suboxone. And when that was rapidly reduced, I went through withdrawal again. And it's a very, very uncomfortable period for somebody. The worst of it for me lasted 32 hours. Severe withdrawal. I was almost suicidal at that point because I was just jumping out of my skin out of discomfort. It was like a fire that was getting worse and worse, and I couldn't control it. And so this is what heroin users and any other opioid drug abuser goes through should they try to white knuckle it and stop on their own. It puts them through hell. It's a petrifying situation to go through withdrawals. So the way to really get off of it is to seek medical attention, to try to wean down ahead of time before. Sometimes it could take time to get to a detox. But even speaking to your own family doctor to try to wean down, and they can get you onto an opioid replacement therapy. This is like a bridging therapy, whether it's with methadone or Suboxone, so that the user becomes more comfortable. It abruptly stops the withdrawal once the proper dose is matched for them, and it allows them to get off more gently and more humanely. So to summarize, a drug user who's been abusing heroin or any other opioid for that matter, it is extremely difficult to suddenly stop because they go through withdrawal. And even though they might be successful for a few days, usually there's some sort of stress or something happens in their life, and they're feeling so sick that the combination just makes it next to impossible to stop entirely, and a relapse is just a matter of time. So getting opioid replacement therapy, to seeing and getting this through the oversight of a physician is the way to go. And at that point, for them to learn new coping strategies, these are things that are learned in rehab, to have an enduring recovery.